Hello, boys and girls. We are going to be doing our handwriting lesson. And for this lesson, you will need to write your letters in your notebook. And you can draw the lines in your notebook since I know you don't have the paper that we typically use. You can just draw them as I'm going to do up here. I am using a green marker for the top line and the midline, and a red marker for the baseline because that is where most of the letters stop. We are going to practice the letters J and W because those are the two letters we are working on this week. All right, so as you see, I drew Topsy top line. Then we're going to dot Mopsy middle line, and then of course we have Buddy baseline. Now Buddy baseline is usually our stopping point because all of our letters start at the top or the middle line, and they usually stop at the baseline. All right, so let's practice the letter J. Now the letter J starts out with one of my favorite strokes, the tall. But it's not just a tall down. It's called a tall hook. So you start at the top and you do a tall hook. So tall hook. Say it with me. Tall hook. Tall hook, tall hook, tall hook. All right, now in the air, let's practice that. First, we're going to draw Topsy top line. Then we're going to make Mopsy middle line and Buddy baseline. Go to Topsy top line and let's start. Tall hook, tall hook, tall hook, tall hook, tall hook. Okay, now who remembers what sound the letter J makes? Say it now. J, J, J. Yes, very good. Now the letter J makes the J sound. Can you think of a word that might start with that sound? Say it. I'm going to give you the word that I am thinking of. Jam. I like to put jam on my toast. All right, now let's start again. And this time, I want to make my Topsy top line. Make it as straight as you can. Mopsy middle line. And Buddy baseline. All right, now this letter is going to go into our shark territory down here, okay? Because it goes below that baseline. Now, here's how you do it. You start not at the top because that would be the uppercase. You start at the midline because remember all of our letters either start at the top or the midline. All right, so how you make the lowercase j is a down tail and a dot. Down tail and a dot. Say it with me. Down tail and a dot. Down tail and a dot. Down tail and a dot. Okay, now we're going to practice them in the air. We're going to air write them Topsy top line, mopsy middle line, buddy baseline. Now, who remembers what line we are starting on? And say it. That's right, the midline. Okay, so let's go to our midline. And we go down, tail, dot. Down, tail, dot. Down, tail, dot. Down, tail, dot. I hope you're saying it with me. Down, tail, dot. Good job. All right, so in your notebook, you are going to make 5 uppercase J's, 5 lowercase J's, okay? And what sound did we say the J made? And say it. J, j, j. Very good. All right, now we're going to move on to the letter W, okay? Now, the letter W does not start with my favorite stroke, but it's a pretty easy stroke. And we've talked about doing some slants. And so for this letter, you will have to do a lot of slanting, okay? So I'm going to, again, draw topsy top line, mopsy middle line, and buddy baseline. Okay, now the letter W. Who remembers what sound the letter W makes? And say it. W, w, w. Great job. Now, who can think of a word that begins with that sound? And say it. The word I was thinking of was wagon. I like to pull a wagon to the field. I like to pull a wagon to the field. All right, now are you ready to learn it? Okay, so you start at the top line, of course, and we're going to do slant, 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 slant. So it's 4 slants, same stroke, you're just slanting in different directions. So it's slant, 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 slant. Now I know a lot of you are going to want to go down, up, but that's not how we make it. Say it with me. Slant, 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 slant. I think you're probably doing a great job. Slant, 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 slant. In fact, I know you are, and I'm so proud of how hard you are all working. Slant, 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 slant. Now, if you don't have enough room on your paper to make 5, that's fine. Just make as many as you can to fill the line, or just make 5, okay? Now remember, you don't want your slants really big. You want to kind of keep them the same distance apart. And let's do it one more time. Slant, 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 slant. Okay, now let's air write them. Draw our topsy top line, our mopsy middle line, and our buddy baseline. Start at the top. Slant, 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 slant. Slant, 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 slant. Slant, 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 slant. Slant, 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 slant. Good job. Give yourselves a round of applause there. All right, now, our last letter for today is the lowercase w. And guess what? You already know how to make it because it is made the same way as the uppercase W. The only difference, I want you to think about what you think the only difference is going to be. If you have said where you start, you are correct. It is where you start because we are not going to start at the top line because it's not an uppercase W. We are going to start at the midline to make a lowercase w. Now, I again need Topsy top line, Mopsy middle line, and Buddy baseline. All right, now, are you ready? This is how it goes. I would like you to say it with me. Slant, 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 slant. Do they look exactly the same? One's just bigger than the other. Just like the letter S. Exactly the same. One just starts at the top and one starts at the midline. Slant, 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 slant. Slant, 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 slant. Slant, 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 slant. Good job. All right. You want to try when you're making yours to leave a space between each letter here. And that's just for handwriting, not whenever we're just writing, not when we're writing a word. That's just for our handwriting. So that we can see all of your beautiful J's and your beautiful W's. All right. So your job is to practice making those uppercase and lowercase J's and practice making those upper and lowercase W's. And I cannot wait to see them. Have a great day.